Imagine a world where farmers no longer rely on expensive chemical fertilizers, where soil is alive, fertile, and resilient, producing abundant crops while restoring our planet's health. Today, we'll uncover how biological fertilizers, from humble compost heaps to cutting-edge biotechnologies, are reshaping farming across the globe. If you care about your soil, your crops, and the future of food security, stay tuned, because this revolution begins right beneath our feet. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to your channel name, where we explore the future of agriculture, innovation, and sustainability. In this episode, From Compost to Biotech, the future of fertilizing our farms, we'll discuss why rising fertilizer prices and environmental pressures are forcing a global shift. Indigenous soil fertility practices that stood the test of time. How bio-fertilizers work and why they matter for soil health. Blending tradition with biotech to build the farms of tomorrow. Global success stories prove this isn't just a dream. How you, as a farmer, agripreneur, or conscious consumer, can take part. Let's dig in. For decades, chemical fertilizers have driven the green revolution, but their hidden costs are catching up. Rising energy prices, depleted soils, and new environmental regulations are pushing farmers to the brink. In 2022 and 2023, fertilizer prices spiked by over 80% in some regions due to global supply disruptions and higher gas prices. This made production more expensive and squeezed smallholder farmers hardest. Meanwhile, continuous use of synthetic nitrogen, phosphate, and potassium fertilizers has left soils exhausted, losing organic matter, microbial diversity, and water-holding capacity. Runoff from over-fertilized fields pollutes rivers and lakes, leading to algal blooms and dead zones in waterways. Governments worldwide, from the European Union to countries in Asia and Africa, are now enforcing stricter limits on chemical inputs. The result? Farmers everywhere are seeking alternatives that are both cost-effective and eco-friendly, as well as sustainable. Long before synthetic fertilizers existed, farmers enriched the soil naturally. Indigenous communities worldwide pioneered techniques that modern science now validates. Composting. In Africa, farmers layered crop residues, animal manure, and ash to produce rich organic matter that boosted yields season after season. Green manuring. Ancient Chinese and Indian farmers sowed legumes like clover and cowpea to fix nitrogen naturally. Biochar. The Amazon's terra preta soils were created by mixing charcoal with organic waste, dramatically improving fertility for centuries. Mulching and cover crops. Native American Three Sisters. Planting method: maize, beans, and squash. Preserved soil moisture and fertility. These practices didn't just feed communities. They nurtured living soil ecosystems, which chemical fertilizers later disrupted. Today, many scientists are blending these time-tested traditions with modern technology to revive soil health. Biological fertilizers, often called bio-fertilizers, are living formulations containing beneficial microbes such as bacteria, fungi, and algae that enhance soil fertility naturally. Here's how they work. Nitrogen-fixing bacteria, like rhizobium, form symbiotic relationships with plant roots to convert atmospheric nitrogen into forms that crops can use. Phosphate-solubilizing microbes unlock phosphorus trapped in soil minerals. Mycorrhizal fungi extend a plant's root network, improving nutrient and water absorption. Compost tea and vermicompost enrich soil with organic matter and beneficial microbes. Unlike synthetic fertilizers that simply feed the plant, biofertilizers improve the soil ecosystem, making it healthier and more productive in the long term. Soil isn't just dirt. It's a living community of billions of microorganisms, earthworms, fungi, and organic matter working together. Healthy soil stores more carbon, helping mitigate climate change. Holds water longer, reducing irrigation needs. Provides a steady release of nutrients to crops. Builds resilience against drought and pests. Chemical fertilizers can bypass soil biology, feeding crops, but often degrading soil structure and biodiversity. Bio-fertilizers, on the other hand, feed the soil first, so the soil can feed the plant. Think of it as switching from fast food to a balanced, home-cooked meal for your crops and your land. While compost heaps remain foundational, biofarming has advanced into biotechnology. Seed coating with bioinoculants. Farmers now coat seeds with beneficial microbes to jumpstart plant growth from germination. Liquid biofertilizers. These concentrated microbial solutions can be sprayed directly on soil or leaves. AI-driven soil microbiome. Analysis. New tools analyze microbial diversity to create tailored fertilizer blends for specific crops. Waste-to-wealth systems. Urban food waste is being transformed into high-quality organic fertilizers, closing nutrient loops. Biodegradable carriers. Innovative carriers help microbes survive longer in storage and field conditions. These modern tools make biological fertilization scalable, efficient, and profitable for farmers worldwide. Across continents, farmers and policymakers are embracing bio-fertilizers. In Kenya, smallholders using rhizobium inoculants on beans saw yields jump by 20 to 40% while reducing chemical nitrogen costs. In Brazil, biofertilizers cut synthetic nitrogen use in soybeans by nearly half, saving millions of dollars. The European Union's farm-to-fork strategy aims for a 20% reduction in chemical fertilizer use by 2030, with bio inputs filling the gap. India subsidizes biofertilizer production to help millions of farmers transition. In the United States, regenerative ranches combine compost with microbial biostimulants to restore degraded prairies. These examples prove biological fertilizers aren't just experimental. They're economically and ecologically viable. If you're a farmer or agripreneur, here's how to start. Test your soil. Understand its nutrient profile and microbial health. Start small. Introduce compost or biofertilizer on a portion of your land. Blend practices. Combine biofertilizers with reduced chemical inputs for a gradual shift. Track yields and costs. Measure benefits over time, often savings on fertilizer and water offset transition expenses. Learn and collaborate. Join local regenerative farming groups and tap into government or NGO support programs. Every small step contributes to healthier soils and more sustainable farming systems. As fertilizer costs soar and environmental regulations tighten, the future of farming lies in working with nature, not against it. From ancient composting piles to cutting-edge biotech microbes, the journey of biological fertilizers proves that soil health is the foundation of food security and climate resilience. If you found this video insightful, please like, subscribe, and share it with fellow farmers, agri-students, and policymakers who care about a sustainable future. Let's keep growing, not just our crops, but our knowledge and commitment to the living soil beneath us. Thanks for watching From Compost to Biotech, the future of fertilizing our farms. Stay rooted, stay sustainable, and see you in the next episode.